Okay, I think it's time. Time for review because I am back in Master. First time in Season 14, by the way. And yeah, looks like I'm performing quite well, to be honest. Especially since I went back to my old build. And I think I've learned my lesson. And the lesson basically is do not leave Liandris ever again. Because the moment I stopped building Liandris, I went on a massive lose streak. And yeah, I think it was not the best idea. Let's just say it that way. Anyways, I'm feeling great. Fantastic even. And I'm gonna show you guys a very, very good game. I think this might have been my best game of all games played in Season 14. Maybe I had a better one, I'm not sure, but I think this was as close as it can get when you try to reach perfection. Anyways, here we go. So I'm playing with Jace. And I'm playing Ahri because they have Udyr and Cassandra. And the reason why I say I play Ahri in this game, because like you could play Electrocute Ahri. And I would even go as far and say Electrocute Ahri overall, like against Jace for example, is stronger in the laning phase. But the idea is that I don't want to go Electrocute Ahri because they have two frontline champions. And the way I play, I will always hit the front line first in a team fight. In majority of situations. And the moment I hit an Udyr or a Cassandra with my Electrocute goes on cooldown, right? And my Ahri basically doesn't. So if I go Ahri against an enemy team that has front line, it means when I decide to dive the enemy carries, I will do bonus damage on them because my Ahri will be up. However, if I have Electrocute set up, I will most likely have it on cooldown, and so I actually lose burst. Sounds weird, but it's actually, you know, reality. In majority of cases. That's why I prefer Ahri. Also, Ahri in general, I think, gives you more DPS if you can perma-proc it over and over. And so, yeah. Also, you have slightly advantage of Ahri setup, like you go Source Tree, and you basically get Mana Flow Band, Transcendence, Gathering Storm, and Ahri all in one. And if you go Electrocute, you have to actually like lose one of the runes that you actually kind of want to have all of them, right? Anyways. I have really worked hard, by the way, on my consistency. I was not happy with my consistency. I was happy with my early game, kinda. But my mid game, like the first 2 weeks on the new season, just like, to me personally, it felt like stuff always went wrong. And so I really worked hard on like actually making sure in my games that stuff doesn't go wrong anymore. Especially when I have a early game lead, and so I just want to keep my lead, you know, in mid game and maybe even extend it. And I think I am kinda doing that right now. Like, I think maybe the main reason why I win so much now is because I'm finally managing to like play mid game in a way that I do not get punished anymore if my teammates do bad or something, or in general if enemies are just playing around me and stuff. So yeah, this chase is like perma pushing. It's whatever for me. I have also learned to not waste my mana anymore. Like, Season 14, it's a little bit harder now to get Lost Chapter. And actually, like, being forced to get 100 more gold than normal on the Lost Chapter kinda fucked me a little bit over. like, I needed a little bit of time to adjust, you know, like, usually you always grind every single day, right? And you grind the matchups, you know your mana consumption and everything, and you get, like, you get into a habit of how you wanna play, and, like, you memorize how much can you use your spells without going home and fucking your base and stuff, right? But then, if like changes like this happen where all of a sudden Lost Chapter is 100 gold more expensive, then it can really fuck you over, because now all of a sudden you have troubles to, you know, keep that mana bar up in time, or like through all of that to like basically get the perfect recall if you are, you know, not careful enough. Hard for me to explain, but I think people understood what I mean in the end of the day. At the end of the day. Anyways, everything going kinda clean. He already TP'd, I stayed, because I don't wanna TP, I don't wanna recall yet. Because I need 1 or more gold, but I'm kinda fine. I have like almost half of my mana. I have a potion left, right? Everything is good. Everything is good and easy, and I will just remove this. Oh, I actually can show. I'm using, by the way, in case people are wondering, I'm using the double health scaling runes or shards. Just so that people know what I do. I think it's the best. It's definitely like the best shards that you can do, in my opinion. The 8 ability power are joke, complete joke now. Like, I don't know what Riot was thinking, but 8 ability power is not the same as 180 health late game. So it kinda sucks going it, because you lose your level 2 Q wave clear on casters. But it is what it is. I think we can play around it. Anyways, he went in on me. Was a mistake by him, because, yeah. If a Jace goes on you, like in melee form, and he doesn't really hit you with his combo, you will just hard out-trade him. Like, for some reason he went on the minions, which is great, because now I'm like, okay, I will just use my entire combo on you and out-trade you. Like, look at this. He stomped me away at the end of the day, but it doesn't really matter. But I'm sticking to the basics, man. I'm having a little bit of trouble lately talking. I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm getting sick or something in real life. Yeah, I'm moving now, trying to kill the Udyr, who is overextended. Completely miss my charm because he went back in. I actually thought he's gonna try and sidestep my charm, but no, he just wanted to kill trade. And it worked out for him. I flashed because I thought if I flash and basically get my 2 damage through the Udyr, maybe there's a chance that I can save my ADC, which obviously didn't work out. So actually it was kind of a mistake. At least it wasn't clean. But I would like call this a minor mistake. So they're doing the Drake, we got the Drake because my affiliates somehow managed to like last hit the Drake, which was very nice by him. I did not ultimate, and we had no, like, we weren't in a position to fight them in the first part. It's okay. My farm is pretty good. Could be better, but sometimes you just like miss the last hits, right? But I think 74 CS at 8 minutes is a pretty good number. And as you can see, my team is losing. Right now my top is behind, my bot is behind, and I am even. I do think I'm playing better than the Jays though. I think the Jays has a little bit of troubles, you know, keeping up with me and stuff. But yeah, you could say, well, it's still fine from his perspective. I think in general, Ahri vs Chase, I think Ahri is in favor, so. But I also think he does play it a bit bad. Like, he's kinda bad with mana and stuff, you know? Like, controlling his mana and everything. And I'm getting again Prio because he doesn't have mana. This wasn't gankable. I was thinking about it, I was looking for it, but made the decision to like not dive enemy bot lane. And I took the wave instead. And now I recall because I have 1600 gold, which means I have my item. My favorite League of Legends item. What's my ultimate cooldown? 74 seconds. Only possible if you have this item. Got all the CS. Jace is roaming. My top laner killed the enemy top lane, so his roam was kinda meh. If you know what I mean. Now, I helped my team. I could have made the decision to like go for the blades. Oh, and it was completely Wolf, I guess, yeah. To be honest, yeah, of course it was Wolf. Because like that was so stupid by them if I think about it, right? They just lost the top laner. And my jungle is on its way. My top was still top, right? And I have ultimate plus item. And then they tried to do the camp together. And it's just like, it's gonna be a 3v2 in my favor, right? So it was insanely stupid by the enemy team. Now my Senna is mid lane. It's fine. We got a plate, we shared it. And I'm kinda low mana, but I guess it's fine as well. Getting the wave. And this is every game. Look my CS. Look the timer. Almost every single game I'm gonna have a CS number like this. No matter what happens. I think when it comes to like playing consistent, especially like early game, I am at the highest level. Even when I struggle, I feel like I'm just so good at like last hitting and everything. And now I made the decision to like TP at bot lane, I guess, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not remembering everything by the way from the game, so. Okay, I got Misfortune, not bad. Shutdown as well. 150 gold on my booty. Flashing out because Jace came. And this was super close. I think Udia Liz. And I'm already like recalling. Because I wanna be mid lane before Jace's mid lane. And I was out of gas, I had no mana. I had no ultimate. And you know what? I did my job. I killed the Misfortune, and we almost killed the Udyr. I had to waste flash, but I was safe, right? And I'm not gonna stay and do random clown fiesta whatever fights. I will recall and I go back mid lane. Because in season 14, what matters is just like the same like in Season 13, but in Season 14 it matters even more that you make sure that you reach your power spikes. And for me, a power spike means you wanna get in a situation where you start to one-shot enemy squishes on Ahri. And in Season 14, it is easier because damage went up, carry power went up, right? And so that means every CS, like every single gold you get, every single XP, gives you also more value now compared to Season 13. Because in Season 13, very often you could have gone like 10 CS, 18 minutes straight. You could have gotten like 4 plates and stuff, and sometimes you still couldn't one-shot your enemies. Which in my opinion was very terrible game design, even though a lot of people pretend like they like it. But then again, like the other people that liked it, they didn't play Ahri, right? And Ahri had that issue a lot. But now she doesn't have it anymore. Obviously, other champions still probably do more damage, right? But at least now on Ahri, you can put yourself in a position again where you can take over. That's actually something I have missed in Season 13. But now I think it's back. And yeah, we are going back to farming. My power spike didn't happen yet. It's not like I can just all in him, even though I have a pretty high oriented damage build, right, with my magic pen boots and everything. But it's not like I can just all in him. So I still have to play the same way as I did in laning phase. I try to poke him, I try to get my farm, I try to maybe land a charm, or I just wait for very good opportunities, or I wait till he's like overextended and stuff, or I wait for my jungler or something to come. But it's fine, because I don't need to like one-shot him yet, right? What I need is to get all the XP and all my gold and everything, all my minions. And I'm doing a solid job, look at my farm. I'm getting the maximum out, and I think now I go recall, because I'm low HP, but I wanted to push that wave. And I'm 150 CS at 50 minutes. And you can clearly see, people are starting to lose out on CS, even the Jace. He was doing almost as good as I did in the first 10 minutes with CS. But now even he starts to lose some CS, you know? He starts to drop some CS because he like gets baited into a little bit of Clown Fiestas, and he overstays for no reason, and he loses tempo and stuff, and he loses minions. But he also clearly is still doing way better than anybody else, right? I think my top lane is killing enemy top here. Yeah, that was a nice one. I have TP up now. I'm level 12. What is my gold? Let's see it. 800, okay. So I need at least Lich Bane to become very strong. I'm a level up as well, by the way, against the Jace. I missed my charm. Oh, okay. I was like thinking, what the fuck? Why do I press R? Okay, I remember. My thought process here was I thought maybe I do enough damage that he gets like low enough, and then my Echo can just dive him. But that was a very bad thought process. But probably because it was a level up and everything, I thought maybe it is enough. Or I kinda bait the Chase into committing more into me, right? Oh yeah. Was not the smartest idea. However, we have Malignance, and so my cooldown on my ultimate is like 57 seconds right now. Which is just lovely. Enemy bot lane kinda low HP, my ADC also kinda low HP, my Senna also low HP. I think my Senna is completely griefing now. And she's like gonna die. She's actually still living. Now she's dead. And my Ophidius is very mad at my Senna. Now I'm covering my Echo because there's a potential chance that enemy, jungle and mid are gonna go on my Echo. If they do, we will counter engage them and they die. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't do anything, so... Jace is back on the side and half HP. Okay, my thought process here, I can already tell you I want to kill this guy. Like, 100%. I hope that was my thought process. He dashed. If I don't do it now, okay, I'm doing it. My Q was completely shit. Last charm lands, at least something. Okay, it's that. 550 gold into my booty. Lovely. Not bad. And my entire team is still behind, by the way. Like, goal-wise, as a team, we are kinda behind. So, I have TP, right? But I just waste my ultimate, so I will not help my teammates. And I stay on the side lane. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I like, this gameplay. My teammates are dying here, by the way, but I don't give a fuck. Maybe there's a chance that I get the tower. My Aphelios is so tilted he's pinging Nexus. We don't care. I'm actually getting the tower. That's very nice. And now I have a bounty. Let's see my gold, by the way. 8,100, 8,500. Damn. 8,200. I think enemy top and enemy bot lane, they got a lot of plates. And I didn't get that much of plates, you know. But still, I'm like almost the same gold as they are. Which is not too bad. And I think I have level advantage. I think I should be XP advantage, right? I can't show, sadly. I can check. But I think my CS is so high, I might have the highest XP in the game. Oh, this was... Oh, yeah, I remember. I was a bit mad here. The idea was... See, I see my Echo. And I thought the Echo wants to go on the Jace. And then I TP and I ping. And Echo can still turn now, right? I even pinged and TP, right? And I don't understand what the Echo was doing here, because the Drake isn't up yet. So it would make perfect sense, right? If the Echo, like, checks the map and he sees the TP, he will turn, but he didn't check the map. I even pinged battle, right? I spawn ping it and he could maybe still turn. Just like run here and catch him. But he doesn't. And so he just doesn't do anything. Okay, he's fighting the Udyr. Now I'm coming. And then the Echo, I think, pressed the plant. I think it was the Echo, by the way. Let me see. Was this the Echo? I didn't realize in game who the fuck hit the plant, you know? It was the Echo. This little weasel. I was about to kill that Udyr, by the way. But he fucked it up. Now I can't see the Udyr anymore. And I had Lich Bane, so there was a choice. Like, there was a chance that I can kill the Udyr. But whatever, man. Echo is screwing me completely over right now. But it's fine. That's what I'm telling myself in game. Every second. It's fine. I can do it. Yeah. My top lane has a battle against the enemy top lane.
Hello, little spirits.
I keep the CS up. 204 CS in 19 minutes. Now I'm trapping. Ah, okay. So I'm hoping that Jace wastes time and my ultimate comes up in time, but I want to kill him. Like, I have Lich Bane, but I need my ultimate. This is why I am not a fan of Loons. Because the moment you have Malignance and Lich Bane, you're gonna kill everyone anyways if you have a gold lead. And so there isn't really a lot of sense behind going Loons, you know? Because the only thing you're doing if you go Loons is you're gonna have even more cooldown. If I was a little bit lucky and Jace comes like 5 seconds later or even 3 seconds later with this wave, right? Then I can just go out and he cannot get away. And he has to fight me. And I will probably kill him because he has 1 item and I have 2. But he was a little bit too quick. Like legit a little bit. And so I can chase. Okay, let's see. Okay. I see the angle. Yeah, yeah. Boom. Gotta play it safe. Gotta play it safe. I can try to save my Senna, but I have to play it safe. I'm not allowed to die. Keep in mind, when you die, you lose a lot of like CS and everything, you know? Because, especially when you're like level 14, if you die, you're 30 seconds dead. And that's 30 seconds that you can do shit on the entire, like in the entire time. You can't get any wave. See, if I would die, I would lose all of these minions. I mean, I'm losing 3 minions, but I get another 3. Yeah, I would lose them as well. Now, I can push out side lanes. My top laner might kill the Jace. Oh, lovely. Not bad. My CS is insane, in a way. Considering I didn't do a single camp, I think this is a pretty fucking high number. And you can see my damage, right? Like, that was just, yeah, that was a pretty, like, that was a lot of damage, in my opinion. But it's an Odia, and he has MR, and Swiftness Boots, and Liandris, and I don't have any vision, and I don't think I can 1v1 an Udyr at 2 items yet. Udyr is like a 1v1 machine, right? If I can't kill him with my damage, and the Udyr player actually understands that he just has to like run me down after I'm on cooldown, then he will just kill me, and so I don't want to risk it. And now I'm playing it very safe. There's the wave, but I'm still waiting, because like there was a chance that Udyr is gonna hide, right? So I waited long enough to lose a few minions even, and if I see enemies don't last hit my minions, then they are probably not top lane anymore, and so it's fine. Now the Udyr is here, Senna got him. I'm actually gonna go on him now. Somehow he's not dying, by the way. I am giga mad at my Echo again, by the way. I have no clue. I need to see what he did, by the way. I'm just curious. Like, me and Senna are completely destroying that guy right now. What is my Echo didn't do anything, basically. Look. Okay. So that's why. I see. I'm almost dying here, by the way. That was crazy shit. But for some reason, I managed to live it. And now I'm destroying everything with Senna and my Lich Bane. Close one, close one. That was my call. The idea was we do Baron. I wanted Senna to heal us up at the same time. And it was insanely risky. I think with Season 13 Baron this could have worked. I think it could still work, by the way. But they had TP. I wasn't thinking about the TP. I didn't even think they have it watered, to be honest. So the TP is coming in and then we have to piss off. Because he's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill Echo, he's gonna kill Senna, right? He's fat as well on top of it. So I'm already like running away. You cannot gain, you need to reset. If you stay too long, entire enemy team is basically coming to Baron, right? And then what? And then we lose. And then they can go on the Baron, so we have to reset. We can't waste time fighting with the center. Because we can kill him anyways. So what do I have? Okay, looks like I'm about to go into Rabadons. And I keep the Haunting Mask in the inventory for now. He's like getting almost no damage. And then he hints it. Top lane brain. Smart by him. I have the highest bounty now, by the way. 700 gold. And my team is still down in gold, by the way. But I never died a single time in the game. I'm equal with enemy Cassandra gold. Not sure if I should be a fan about the 1k, but whatever, man. Sure. Unlucky that Senna got it. I think they get the Drake here, so they have 3 Drakes. Which happens. We have no vision, no control, so that was the correct thing to do by my teammates. This game was very tough in my opinion. I was basically the only one that was doing very well, I would say. But I in my opinion, like, the game felt like it's all on me. Because, like, everybody was, like, a little bit worse than enemies, if you know what I mean. Like, my Echo right now gives our team less value than enemy Udyr. My Darius isn't as tanky as Cassandra, and he's behind, basically, so he can't really play. My Aphelios is also behind, so our carries basically are all behind besides me. So the game was very tough to play. Especially because they have double front lane and everything. Super hard to play in my opinion. See, like, my Darius has no chance against the Cassandra in a 1v1. But then I'm coming for the rescue. And I think... I only have 500 gold. Once I get my Liandry's item, I'm super strong. And another thing, by the way, people are probably wondering, yo, bro, why are you going Liandry's? Why are you not going Void Stuff? Because, like, they're building ML, right? And so Void Stuff should be the correct answer. No, it's not. I did the math. I didn't just do the math, I tested out. For some strange reason, Liandry's is still giving you more damage than Void Stuff would when they have a build like this. I think the Cassandra, the Cassandra has like 125 ML. He's like 150. The Udyr is like 75. So with base thing, let's see. With base numbers, he's like 150. 60 base. Okay, never mind. I mean, also because of the Mountain Drake. 100. That's actually crazy. 150. Okay. 2,800 health. Okay, so let me think about this. So on the Udyr, I do the same damage with Liandry's than with Void Stuff. But I think on the Cassandra, like, he has obviously more ML, right? I think on the Cassandra, I do a little bit less. I'm not sure what Cassandra's HP is. But the idea is, or the thing is, or the issue is, that Liandry's gives you way more damage against HP now than even old Liandry's. I think new Liandry's, if enemy has 3000 health, it was like 60 damage a second. And the old Liandry's would have done 45 damage a second. Because old Liandry's did 1% HP damage. And it had a flat amount, right? Which had very shitty AP scaling. But it did like 15 flat, right? And new Liandry's does 2% health damage. So once the target has like 3k HP, you do more damage with Liandry's passive than with old Liandry's, which was a mythic, by the way. Also, there's another thing. New Liandry's also gives you like 6% bonus damage, right? Like ramp up damage. And then it gives you a little bit more ability power. And because of all of that, Liandry's is very close to the damage output that Void Stuff provides, even if enemies have a fuck ton of MR. So from what I realized in the sandbox mode, I think if the enemies have around 150 MR, Void Stuff is like doing equal damage. I'm talking about Void Stuff, I'm not talking about Cripploom, by the way. Maybe Void Stuff does slightly more damage. But you also have to consider that you get no HP, you have a worse passive function on Ahri, because you have no burn damage over time, and you do a lot less damage against squishies. That's why Liandris is a way better item than Void Stuff right now, even if enemies go MR. And obviously, because you get HP, it assists you when you dive enemies, especially like AD carries and stuff. And yeah, if you kill them first before they kill you, you get resets, you get HP restoration, and you are essentially turning into a raid boss. So Liandris is the item to go. For once again, like this guy just lived, but then eventually died. Look at my damage, by the way. Look at this. Also, let's do this in slow motion. I want to see something again. I'm not sure how this guy stays alive again. I feel like my teammates just do no damage, and it's just like all me again. If that Q lands, by the way, is that, but unfortunately... I mean, okay, he actually died. Senna flash, nice. True, understandable. Now I wanted to, like... I think I predicted the charm here on the Karma, not on the Misfortune, but Karma stepped to the left side. Which was very good by here. But then my charm lands on the AD carry, and my ball is about to hit her face. And she's like almost dying. I mean, one spin was enough to kill her after I basically, yeah, one-shot her. And then it was the seed, otherwise I would have dashed over the wall and killed the Karma as well. And I don't even have the Unless yet, by the way. I think I have it now. Yeah, I have it now. And now I have 3000 health myself. And now I explode every squishy. And there's nothing you can do. And I think my last item here would have been Cripploom. But if they wouldn't have Udia and Cassante going full MR, and the Jace also going massive MR, I think I will just go Riftmaker. Just for the extra salt in the wounds. See my damage? Pretty insane. Probably died too fast, 158 damage. But again, it's the ramp up damage that makes us very broken this item, and that is not encountered. I think it's not that bad. 265. I hit it like 2 people and it did like 265 and I just built it, right? I think that's pretty... It's not bad, because like you have to remember, all the unless usually you do like 4,000, 3,000, 5,000 damage, right? But it's like your first item. And this is basically, in this game, was like my last item. I played like 1 minute with it. And I still did like 300 damage on it, so I think it's pretty solid. Like imagine the game would have like gone for like 10 more minutes. Easily would like hit 2000, 3000 damage as well. Did it actually already like multiple times. Also, highest damage in the game, obviously. 3000, 30,000, 32,000 in 30 minutes. It's not bad. And yeah, I would say that was as good as it can get from a gameplay perspective. I think call-wise, like I think what I did in-game call-wise and decision-making-wise, I didn't really had a single wrong decision. It was just if you could flame something on this gameplay. It's like I had a few moments where I did fuck up the execution a bit, right? Like on my first, on my very first bot lane roam, I think I could have like land the charm on the Udia, right? And then I potentially save my AD carry. But nobody is a aimbot, right? Like I'm not a scripter, so obviously I will miss chance, right? Everyone misses chance at some point. Nobody is faker. But then again, I don't know if you wanna be faker, because if we watch this last Ahri game on professional, you know, on the professional stage, I think we don't wanna have that type of performance in game. Anyways, was still a very nice game. And obviously, this is not just like a one-time only thing. Like, I am popping the fuck off in every single game. Like, look at this. I think this is like, okay, this is my worst game today. This is my second worst game today. And then in every other game, I'm like 7-3, 8, 9-3, 5, 9-3, 9, 8-0, obviously. This is like my, okay. We ignore it. It's just normal. Here, like, another pop-off, 15 kills, 8-2, 9-5, 7-2. Like, I have a lot of good games lately. And it shows in the KDA, it shows in the damage. Not so much in the gold. But gold income right now, laning phase is very hard because the meta is really crazy. But I think you don't need that much of a gold income. At the end of the day, if you have high damage, high KDA, if you don't die a lot, if you do the right calls, that's probably like the most important thing if you want to climb in League of Legends. Also, building correctly is also another thing. If you build wrong your champion, it doesn't matter how well you play, at least not on Ahri. If you build her wrong, if you build her in a way that you can't 1v9 take over while your team is struggling, then you will probably just lose because Ahri just can't do it. I think that's why a lot of people complain about Ahri and saying she's a shit champion. But I feel like my build is pretty good when it comes to like 1v9ing and taking over games. I mean, my last YouTube video, we saw it, right? I had the Riftmaker, I was on 6 item, I had like 20 kills. And I could, like, I had the damage to potentially 1v5 an entire team. I was obviously ahead and fed, but still, like, imagine you say that in Season 14. Somebody else will just say you have never touched League of Legends because that's just not a thing. But now in Season 14 it is again, so... yeah, let's see how far I can push this. As you can see, I win every game, right? And I am Master 24 LP. And I think if I reach like 250 LP or something, I would upgrade my rank to Grandmaster. Because a lot of Grandmasters right now are still like crazy low LP basically. Like here, promotion cutoff is basically at 200 LP. So basically I need like 220 LP or something, which is like 10 wins more. And I will be Grandmaster for the very first time. Now obviously, this is gonna increase as well, this number, right, over time. So, yeah. If I really wanna get Grandmaster fast, I need to grind and I need to get like 10 wins out in 2 days and I could potentially make it. But I don't know. I'm only gonna play League if I feel like it, you know. Anyways, thanks for watching and good luck in solo queue.
Too late for mercy, murking opponents who wanted to verse me. Falling like I'm Curry, Karama, comma, the verse queen. We lining up the hearses for the whole team. KDA made a case, I'm the GOAT it seems. We're still here, orb of destruction, make it crystal clear that I can outfox any op that's near. Got a stack for this cast like a cop that's here.